And welcome again to another night with the Vampire Knox. The doors of my crypt are wide open. Come on in, grab one of the comfiest coffins in the graveyard, grab yourself a Bloodweiser, and let's play some games. We're still questing in the Clockwork City DLC for the Elder Scrolls Online. Obviously, because that's what game it says I'm playing on Twitch. So let's keep questing, shall we? And for those of you just joining the stream, you can also, not only would I adore your support, and I thank you for your support of my endeavors here on Twitch, but if you want to know when I'll be on and streaming, I do have a schedule on my Twitch account. Plus, you can always follow me at Vampire Knox on Twitter. And if you look for _crypt on Discord, you can join the discussion there. I don't check that probably as much as I should, but I do have my own server on Discord, so feel free to hit me up there. I'm just kind of hanging out in Sotha Seals. Gorgeous ass garden here. You know, one god to another, because frankly, our characters at this point have about the power of minor deities or demigods. So, you know, it works. I'd say lesser gods if you want to go with the old D&D classifications. We're lesser deities at this point. But, yeah, by all means, follow me on Twitch here. Follow me on Twitter. I'm also on YouTube, which there's a link to the site. There's a link to all these on my Twitch profile. Feel free to click them, follow, love them. Donate if you should so choose. Any support is greatly appreciated. So, thank you all for joining the stream, and let's play some games. Now I want to go get a certain quest, so we're going to go back there to the stablery. Normally I don't run from a fight, but well, there's effing something I want to do. And you know, if I get bored enough, I may even go make somebody a vampire. That's always fun, and they're usually appreciative. I mean, there are certain, if you're a magic character, as I've explained in others, there are certain benefits to playing a magic character, so go ahead and while this is loading in, I'm going to drop a line on my Twitter. Let my lovely, lovely mortal know that I'm on. Boom. Okay, Twitter update done. I love having the 280 characters now. That's made promoting my brand in this channel so much easier, but at the same time, that's a lot of hashtags and fucking ats to put in there. So not a big fan of that per se. That's the best way to get there. We'll go along. Well, do I already have the quest? No.
Seems as if the pack leaders are preparing to take on the Skull King's traitorous brother.
Now, I don't sell machines. They're living animals, and you need to treat them.
There's supposed to be a quest called the Cogs of Fate. Pausing real quick while I figure out how the hell. Okay. So that was apparently not the correct quest. Fortune and fate. detour here. Nothing too serious, I'm just trying to get a really hard achievement. It's not so much hard as it is obscure, so the difficulty is definitely masked by its obscurity. Or heightened by its obscurity, I guess would be a better... Come on.
Factotum beacon activated. Initiating security protocols.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
By the word of Set, I am bound. No pronouncements can be furnished without proper statistics to analyze. Please provide the appropriate passphrase or present yourself.
Okay, apparently I gotta go to the Outlaws Refuge back. Oh, that's alright. We'll get it out. Right? Right. Absolutely. You're a genius vampire. I know, guys. Come on. Come on. You're gonna make me blush. And blushing really stands out when you're, you know, deathly white and pale.
Always on the lookout for a bit of paper. Once found me a whole journal out in the radius. Worth its...
I'm warning you. Don't even think you can hassle me just because I'm an apostle. So that's where Brassy went. He must... Why else would I put... Set bless you. I can't...
Okay. Okay, I think according to excuse me guys, according to the interweb, I just read the right quest. So let's hope that was the right one, shall we? There's a fuck action. Come on. I tell you what, sometimes I wish I could just, I'm just tempted to get an actual laptop. I'm using this Surface and it's just, I don't know. Oh, come on. Oh, well, I needed to come here anyways, right?
By the word of Set, I am bound. No pronouncements can be furnished. Initializing. Reflecting. Reflecting. Unauthorized prophetic element engaged. Analyzing proximate subject. Determining wealth and social status. Wealth and social status analysis complete. Indicates a poverty level income and a social status of a slave or indentured servant. Reflecting. Health and wellness analysis complete. Indicates a strong constitution and a robust physique. Life expectancy favorable, pending accident or injury. Dreaming. One niche. Two. Prophecy complete. I see an island, a tower, 3 princes.
I see an island, a tower, 3 princes, darkness spreading across the land. I see a golden and an unexpected sacrifice. I see an end. Well, that doesn't sound good. Everything must perish, vampire. That is the way of all reality. Even vampires had to die before they could become immortal. But in the end that I see, you can alter the outcome. Variables indicate a minuscule percentage point in your favor.
A chance. Lord Set and the 3 willing. Reflecting. Reflecting. Probabilities.
0.02% of people.
Demise certainty. 99.99%. And some sequence of the words.
Okay, so it looks like for the next DLC or chapter, like Morrowind was a chapter, which that's what they're calling their massive expansions, like 3, 4, 5 times what these DLC contain. Looks like it's going to be the rest of the Somerset Isles, and be the Daedra War between the Daedra and Tamriel. And I would bet the Golden Knight in an unexpected sacrifice will be Pellinal Whitestrake, considering he is an integral part of the very limited amount of Second Era lore that's written into the Elder Scrolls franchise. Excuse me. So, I'd bet money that's it. Well, okay. Sounds good. Probably get to visit the rest of the Somerset Isle. I can definitely hack that. Who wants to go make someone else a vampire? I do. Good, because you're the only vampire in the stream, vampire. Using fire around what is apparently raw crude oil. That cannot be safe in any way. 21.
Factotum beacon activated.
I got
Initiating
2 Clockwork City quests left, which means there's 1 that I don't have. So that means after I make someone into a vampire while I'm questing, I get to run the hell around and see what I'm missing. Find the one quest I'm missing to knock off the quests of the Clockwork City. And we will do that. And again, for those of you who have joined, I would like to say thank you for your support. Please feel free to follow this Twitch channel. That support is what allows me to bring you great content here in ESO and in other MMOs and RPG in general. I would definitely enjoy your support and follow me again here on Twitter. Or on Twitch, but also on Twitter, search for @VampireNox, and on YouTube, which is the same, search for VampireNox, and you can feel free to hit my Discord server at hashtag or at @the_crypt. You can find me there as well. I don't check Discord as often as I probably should, but I do have a server reserved, so feel free to join the crypt, pull up one of the comfiest coffins in the graveyard, grab a Bloodweiser, and we'll play some games. And as always, if you have any questions or want to discuss the games I'm playing, feel free to drop a little note in the chat box. I do keep an eye on my chat on a separate system throughout my streams. If you choose to donate or follow me, please drop that in the chat, and I will definitely thank you publicly for helping me out. And there we go. Another vampire brought into the world. Alright, let's go back and let's knock off some quests, huh? That's what I think I would like to do.
Thanks.
Oops. Was already on it. So you gotta find Raynor. That looks like the closest way shrine, doesn't it? Uh-oh. That's a good thing I'm a vampire, right? And that I'm also a master alchemist. I think in his efforts to cool down after having a fight with his sister, Raynor is up here just staring at all the sights of the legendary Clockwork City.
Kirith doesn't appreciate my contributions to our partnership. She thinks I'd be lost without her. Well, I'll show her. That's a generous offer, but I find your sudden arrival somewhat convenient. Did my sister send you after me? She really does think I'm as helpless as a new... It's a fascinating place, isn't it? So much to see and learn. People in the Brass Fortress told me about a number of sites. We simply have to go and see them for ourselves. There are a number of locations I want to examine. I added them to your map. Lead on, and I will follow. Don't worry, I'll provide any assistance I can. Same way as you, I imagine. We were looking for the ruins of Barm's Amshend beneath Mournhold when we came across a tiny city inside a clockwork globe. Needless to say, I knew what it was the moment I saw it. The shrinking made me queasy, though. Stern, physically intimidating. To be honest, she scares the scrib jelly out of me. Did you know she was once... Eventually, so Thassil found her. She was severe. She also thinks I'm stubborn, antisocial, and a pain in the nether regions. I admit I acquiesced to Naramo's leadership. He has experience, wisdom, qualities that come naturally to someone of his age. Devaith Fear offered to teleport us out of here when we're ready. So that's one option. I plan to find our own way out, though, just in case. After I prove to Kirith that I'm capable. Stern.
Alright, well, let's go, brother man. Okay. So we go to that one first. Since we are going out into the wilds, vampires working, meaning helmet on.
one of Sothasil's minor marvels. There! Did you hear it? The same tone that the central spire emits during the night cycle. Let me tell you what I discovered before we move on. Did you notice the perfect symmetry? The total roundness of the form? And the way it reacted to simple, magical impulses? Incredible! If memory serves, the chimes applying magic to the sphere provoked an aural response. Perhaps Sothasil utilizes different frequencies of sound to perform his divine workings. On the other hand, Lord Set might just appreciate good music. Tribunal doctrine strictly defines the consequences of questioning the methods and mechanisms of our living gods. The apostles here in the Clockwork City emulate Sothasil.
Yeah, figures. Okay, I just gotta head directly south. We can do this.
That's close enough. Don't want to disturb the, wildlife. Those machines must be pumps for moving the lubricant throughout the Clockwork City. Fascinating. I have what I need. We're done here. I wonder how the lubricant winds up in the Veil. Every time I answer one question, 3 more appear to take its place. I'm glad you asked. I surmise that a correlation exists between the lubricant and the dead organic matter inevitably created in the Clockwork City. It has to go somewhere. I speculate. I wonder how the lubricant... I'm glad you asked. I surmise correlation exists between the lubricant and the... but the fabricants consist of both flesh and machine. And so do the apostles. While the Dwemer were masters of mechanical construction, Lord Set took it a step further by adding living material to the mix. Kirith... No. Never.
back up here to the road and take that method over. Rather than try and guide him through the maze of different tiers of the Vale of Tears. We're just going to use the given roads to get there. Boy, a motherfucker can run fast, can he?
Security coils indicate 0 intruders.
Well, that was kind of rude. Oh well. Not everybody you meet in an MMO will be kind and courteous. Some of them are outright dicks and steal your node right out from under you. It happens, you just brush it off and move on. Giggity. Ah, crap. Nothing good there, was there? Well, it's at least, I guess it's, you know, any free alchemical ingredients is good alchemical ingredients, but just wormwood is not something I use. I don't make a lot of poisons. I can make some very lethal poisons, don't get me wrong. I just, not in the habit of doing it. They don't really sell well, and they're really only useful on stamina-based characters. They've got the champion trees nodes that really make poison worth your time. For Magicka-based characters, which I typically run, you know, poisons really don't do me any good unless I'm running a specific Dark Brotherhood daily that requires me to use a poison. Then that's only necessary to just get me through that quest. Interesting. I did not think it was in the area of my wall of fire, but apparently it was. I mean, it had to be. It still died.
I saw this from a distance and was instantly intrigued. There's no rhyme or reason to its function, at least none that I can ascertain. Maybe one day I can return with an entire team. For now, what a magnificent monolith! I wonder if the workings extend into the subterranean levels below us. Maybe that's where the true functioning takes place. That's what I've been pondering since making my meticulous inspection of the site. It's a conundrum. Despite what that Slagtown trader told me, I don't see any method for determining what time it is. Kirith suggested... No. Kirith uses intuition and leaps of logic instead of sound deductive reasoning. But it works for her. More often than not, actually. She thinks the tower is part of a vast underground mechanism that makes... We need to go back so I can tell Kirith. Damn. I can't believe I let a stupid argument cut my sister out of this. She should have been here. Not that I don't appreciate your help, mind you, but Kirith and I... we're a team. It does, doesn't it? I'm not sure how to proceed. The complexities of social interaction are Kirith's speciality, not mine. She's my sister and we're a team. We work well together, but she did use some harsh, hurtful words. What do you think? You're right. I can be the bigger person and apologize. I am her older and smarter brother, after all. Let's return to the Brass Fortress. Perhaps...
Alright. So we're going back now. By the way, welcome to the stream, new viewer. Got any questions, any observations, feel free to drop them in the chat box. You know, if you just want to watch and take in a good MMO as I fumble around with my solo questing, that is more than welcome to. Either way, I've opened up the doors of my crypt. Feel free to grab a Bloodweiser and a comfy coffin, and let's do some gameplay. Ooh, score! My wife runs a Khajiit in this game, and while I don't do enchanting on this character, she very much does on her sorcerer. And she'll very much enjoy the runes I just pulled out of that one. But again, dear viewer, I do thank you for tuning in to the vampire here. I just want to entertain you as I run around this great game. So thank you for helping a little immortal pass the time. And as always, if you like what you see, feel free to follow me on Twitch. Your support is more than appreciated, and support helps me keep getting great content like this. And you can also follow me on Twitter at VampireNox and on YouTube for my past videos. And I do have the Crypt set up as a Discord server. I don't check that quite as often as I probably should, but it's still there if you would like to use it. But again, thank you for stopping into the stream, and I hope you're enjoying that Bloodweiser, provided free of charge to you by the Vampire. So let's go back and talk to Kirith, this guy's sister, and see what she's got to say about their little sibling argument.
I was worried sick about you.
So much to do.
Did everything go all right? You didn't run into any trouble, did you? He does he? Well, I have a few words for Raynor as well. We're partners.
Kira, well, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have stormed off like that. I blame all this metal. I think I'm getting a rash.
I'm sorry too. I said some things that were uncalled for, unfair. That Naramo just makes my skin crawl, you know?
It's the way he talks. Humongous words and a superior attitude.
Well,
Sounds
looks like their
someone else I
little
know. Now, come on and tell me what you've discovered.
sibling relationship is going well. No more need for me to interfere or listen in on that. Those two could be exploring all day long. Oh, go to the Wayrest docks. Alright, so like I said, there's a quest I gotta find that
I just don't know. I always
I don't
expected
know that I
Clockwork to be a
can't
bit
find.
more hospitable.
We need not the grease.
Oh, I'll figure something out, but
Sequence here.
Still, you never tire of it? The smell of oil or the taste of gruel?
Your mind must
I also gotta figure out where I gotta go for those frickin'
winding in perfect.
Blackfeather Court quests, I would think.
No use crying over spilt milk.
Oh, I went the complete
The
wrong way.
gods have abandoned me.
Misamir is used to beautiful women, but never once quite so kind. Full moons be upon this one today.
Anyone mess with you in Slagtown, you just send them my way. I'll sort them out.
I grew up with tales of the Hist, but I have never seen it. It does not concern.
Let's see if things are still violent in the Machine District. Well, the Duke is gone. Okay, so... Where do I go to get quests from His Eminence?
Searching area for hostile
Let's take this way shrine and work on the quest that I got. Sounds like the best use for me. I would have kind of thought that your last action should have been much more productive than that. Nope, I don't make drinks. I make food. I find it, my experience, it's better to raise the base stat than to raise the regeneration rate of the base stat. It's always better to have more resources, period. Get that staff out just in case I gotta get into a fight. To the Clockwork Registrar. And it is back inside the Clockwork City.
I heard about what... Take this perception tabulator, return to the Shadow Cleft, and perform Favar's analysis. And while you're in there, try to find our poor initiate. Thanks for agreeing to help. When a hammer...
A shadowy mouth.
Another time. Do you require further specification is needed?
The imperfect.
Looking for a harvester with some gun. I've got good honest work for good honest pay. Helping out Slag. Arvia needs more of the metal strands that are weaved into the clothing of Clockwork. You can find... Well,
okay.
Don't go killing yourself, you hear?
Crow friend, a word.
Ah, there it is.
28. Ah, no talk. Counting. The black feather court seeks shiny baubles that glitter and gleam. Bring me ornate and decadent pieces of armor, incredible gems and your hands, crow friend. Arms lack such ugly but useful appendages. Now listen well. Plunder armor of the most ornate sort. Pieces that make a statement. Impractical things, but...
Alright.
Razgurg's got you looking for metallic fibers? Good. The air in Slagtown. Most don't like to talk about it, but Slagtown's air is poison. Topside, the factotums rotate air filters constantly, but not in Slagtown. So I pick up the slack. Oh sure. Can make abrasive scrubbers out of them, armor lining, cables. Ah, that. Quite a wonder. Like most things in Clockwork, once you take out the metallic threads, the entire cloth begins to unravel. And trust me when I say, the clothing we have is already threadbare as it is. There's plenty of discarded scraps in the radius for my needs, provided we get the proper help.
Okay. If it sounds like I've turned into a really heavy breather on the mic, I do apologize. I've come down with an early winter cold. And while I am trying to breathe through my nose in a silent manner, yeah, I'm having a little bit of restriction there.
By the word of Set, I am bound. Greetings, resident. Reflecting. Reflecting. Information found. Sequence plaques CCHW-04. CC information restricted due to current citizen status. Please contact a local Clockwork Apostle representative. The Brass Fortress thanks you for your cooperation in this matter. All citizens are entitled to a reward for this service. Go forth and create, citizen. By the word of Set, I am bound.
Interesting. Well, since the dailies each count as one, I haven't done any of the, but they only count on the first one you do, and I haven't done any of the Black Court yet. I think creating the first one, completing that, will get me Clockwork City Grand Adventure. I believe that's what'll do it. And I think, starting the next time I stream, I think we're going to work on building the precursor, which is like the first factotum that the god Sothosil ever made. I think that'll be neat to figure out and to hunt down. And all the things we got to do there. Okay, so I have to find pieces of ornate armor. Well, in that case, since I get them from delves and dungeons, go knock out a delve and another daily quest, huh? Of course, I'm also going to find a merchant of some type and repair my equipment before we do so.
They say there's nothing more.
Oh, crap. I didn't realize that was the guild trader. Yup, that's disappointing. Merchant, because really any merchant will effing do at this point. Okay. And see, now watch, now that I'm actually trying to find ornate stuff, I won't come across any of it. Huh. Well, I'm definitely going to keep that on hand. Uh-oh. Well, it's all made of metal, so I guess it's not really me setting shit on fire, is it? Or I should say the risk of fire is extremely low. There's a shadow cleft. What's this one? Oh yeah, the sequence plaques and go kill the imperfect. That's always a fun one too. The world bosses in this place are effing tough. I enjoy them though. That's the thing, is that challenge is great. Love it. Love it, love, 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 love it. Really, I just enjoy this game. I mean, it is it's a great MMO. It's gorgeous. Hello, this is Barney Bernstein calling you. So now I'm going to get into some fights. And while I'm out wandering around, I can do this also, which is excellent. I'll show off my full vampire glory. I'm not scared. I am not. Vampires rule the world, though you mortals know it not. Ha 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 ha. And let's kick the shit out of some of Nocturnal servants, huh? Do it. Here we go. Okay, well, let's do this thing. Yep. You guys can't fucking defeat me. I'm like a god.
This ancient gate consists of 7,893 individual bricks, 3 of which are loose.
Okay. That's odd in a Fallout 4 sort of way. Unfortunately, I must kill the topless women. Not that I have any special hatred for women, but they were trying to kill me, and I'm kind of biased against that. I definitely enjoy living. So I'm enjoying it as much as I am. Kind of a quick turnaround for that night terror, wasn't it? Alright. I guess I'll actually go up here and do it. Why not?
The decrepit structural condition and lack of roof indicates that maintenance in this pocket realm is sorely lacking.
Oops. I mean to pop you in the furry ass. Oh, since he's right here, let's go find this kid. Nice. You get a lot of really good rolls on that Twilight. Usually those things are a pain in my ass. Okay, the kid's gotta be in the water cave. Make his a little further back in the cave. Boom, got it. I will take it all. Aha ha ha, he was further back in the cave. Well, Initiate didn't make it. That's not going to make the other chick happy at all. Been a while since I fought an actual gargoyle. Usually I get those grievous twilights. That's kind of refreshing. Okay, gotta go back to Adjunct Darrow. It's really kind of want to kill the boss first. Adjunct Darrow is back out the entry. Anyways. Boom. Done. Let's get the hell out of here. Huh? Let's go back. About time to turn this quest in. See what we get. Hopefully I can get some more NATO. If you know what, if not, and it's just gonna take me forever to finish off the Black Cord dailies, which is fine because I gotta get 30 of them total. And welcome to the stream, dear mortal viewer. I have thrown the doors of my crypt wide open, pull up a comfy couch in my graveyard, and grab a Bloodweiser and let's play some games. Okay, well, while we're here... frankly, with my incredible luck I've been having lately with collecting runes from those runestone nodes. My wife, who plays an enchanter, is going to be quite happy. Oh, hello. I'm not dropping all the way down there. There we go. Oops, I've got mail. I've got mail. Well, the only one of my hirings that has let me down has been my provisioning hireling. Yeah. Sequence plaques. Let's do this. And now you're dead. Yay! Which, by the way, if you got any questions about my build or the game, feel free to ask. If you like what you're seeing, dear mortal, please feel free to follow me here on Twitch, on Twitter at Vampire Nox. On my Twitch profile here, there's also a button that takes you to my Twitter, and it takes you to my YouTube, which has an archive of all my videos. Plus, I do have a Discord server set up. I probably don't check that quite as much as I should, but I do have it if you'd like to join the discussion there. On my site here on Twitch, I do have a schedule of when I stream. I'm supposed to stream again on Tuesday, but I won't be because I am driving out of town for the Thanksgiving holiday here in the U.S., so I won't be streaming then, but feel free to hit me up on all my social media, and definitely to follow me here. Your support is so much appreciated, and I do want to thank you for taking the time to come into the stream today. It means a lot to me, it really does.
Sniveling Gaskell.
just had to figure out how to get up the steep hill.
Diagnostics complete. Response time within acceptable parameters. By Fred's will, I am bound.
Alright, I think after I knock off this world boss, I think I'll probably call it a night for tonight. Again, I'm not going to be streaming at my normal time on Tuesday due to the Thanksgiving holiday, but as soon as I get back in town, as soon as I get back to my Xbox, I will definitely be on and streaming for you, my beloved mortals. So keep an eye on that. Again, for everybody who stopped into the stream today, thank you so much for taking your time to view my content. That type of support, and just your interest means the world to me. By all means, please follow me on here on Twitch. I got my streaming schedule here as well. There's buttons to find me on Twitter. Please feel free to follow me there for when I'm gaming, and just to chit chat and tweet back and forth on various gaming news, which I also repost and retweet. You can find a button for my YouTube account, which I use as an archive for all my past streams, so feel free to give those a follow, a watch, a like, a love, whatever you choose. Let's kill this thing. There we go, that's how you destroy a world boss. Boom. Okay, I found some stuff. I didn't find anything I needed for another one for my Black Feather Court daily, but either way, thank you all for coming in. The Bloodweiser is all free. It's on the house, courtesy of your host, myself, the Vampire Nox. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to come into this stream. Your support does mean the world to me. Please feel free to follow. I am working towards that affiliate status. I will be completely honest, but if you like what you see, please follow, and I will be able to keep bringing content to you each and every night that I stream, that I broadcast. So, thank you all so much for your support. Definitely mean the world. I host the Vampire Nox, founder and creator of Nox Gaming, and the community, the Crypt. Indeed, the doors of my crypt are always open to my beloved mortals. You are all always welcome into my crypt. I have the comfiest couches in the graveyard. Don't let that lich 3 crypts tell you that no, I've got the most comfy crypts, okay? Trust me, they're memory foam. You'll fucking love them. The coldest Bloodweiser also. Those are provided free of charge by me, the Vampire Nox. And I hope that you enjoy the content that you watch, see, hear, and shoot, taste and feel. We'll just go for all the sensory. So,
What is it?
we're gonna go through our stuff. Oh, I probably should better turn in quests first. Doesn't do me any good to complete the quests if I don't turn them in, right?
I have
What is it?
Oops.
What?
I see that you returned, but where's Initiate Favar? More importantly, did you get the reading? Dead? I'm sorry to hear that. But at least you were able to complete his...
We must all serve our purpose.
And I should be able to turn in my resupply one too while I'm at it. Actually, I don't think I did all of it. It's not showing up.
Verified.
Oh, nope. I gotta get the lodestones. Yeah. But we will do that another day. Alright, let's go back and repair stuff and sell stuff. Basically do stuff with stuff.
My functions permit me to assist all customers. Apologies, but I am currently engaged in a task.
Because I don't believe I can research anything. Though we'll find out about that. Ooh, I can't. Yeah, here in 24 days, that'll give me almost a full slate for the heavy. That's right, weapons get intricate, armor gets ornate. I don't want to sell anything ornate. Oops. Wrong one.
What is it?
There's a dye station. There's a clothing station. That's right, this will not only finish me off for clothing, but I'm not going to be able to do anything for like 24 days. Oh, 6 days at least. Woohoo.
I find that sewing helps regulate the mind. The few apostles I've convinced to take up the craft have told me it's done wonders for their concentration.
Here we go. I'll put that up to sale, see if anyone will buy it. Alright, to the bank, my friends. To the bank.
What do you want?
There's probably a quest at the tavern.
I have many functions to help you with your purchases.
Roth has told everyone who would listen how
I am bound by my functions.
And see, it's like I said, now that I'm looking for ornate armor, I'm not getting it. When I wasn't looking for it, when I wasn't on a quest for it, I was getting it all over the place. Couldn't get away from it.
My functions.
Alright, well, yep, that's going to do it for me for the night. I thank you all for coming in. Those of you who jumped into the stream, your support is so greatly appreciated. Without you guys, you know, this would be a much more lonely endeavor. I do love creating this content. Please follow me on Twitch. Follow the button, my Twitch account. Feed you to my Twitter. Follow me at Vampire Knox for all the news of what I'll be streaming and when, and just random, any talk about MMORPG games in general. You know, there's my account, which is an archive for all my past videos. My for the Crypt, which is a community I created. We got our own Discord. I don't check it quite as often as I should, but it is there for you to use. You know, my stream schedule's on Twitch. I won't be able to stick to that this week because of the Thanksgiving holiday, but when I do return, as soon as I am able, I will be back on to stream for you guys, my lovely mortals. I will not forget you. But please, thank you so much for your support. Please follow me on all my definitely here on Twitch and all my social media. Other than that, I'm closing the doors for the night. To all my lovely mortals, I will return to you when it comes down and this silly Thanksgiving holiday is done. Feel free to take a Bloodweiser with you on your way out the door, but please, please make sure you leave nothing on your comfy coffins. Alright? Thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you anyone who followed me, and thank you everyone who spent your free time to view me playing these games, this hobby that I love so much, and especially my beloved MMOs. So, thank you mortals. This is the Vampire Knox signing off, and until the day star sets again, I bid you adieu, mortals.